guys, welcome to Shori with TD Balsam, and I am TD Balsam. So this week we'll be talking about my most horrifying moment of 2020. Now for me, 2020 is that one year that when you're out of it totally, 31st to the 1st of January 2021, you just have to kneel down and tell God thank you for making you cross this year, because this year has brought sadness, has brought tears, has brought hurts, have brought a lot of mischief and painful experiences for people. People have lost properties, people have lost lives, people have lost loved ones, people have lost opportunities because of 2020. Literally, the whole world was shut down because of COVID-19. Coronavirus was out there. A lot of people lost their lives. So for me, I feel 2020 is just that year you have to appreciate the gift of life, appreciate the gift of God in existence and in eternity, because this 2020 is a trial year, and if you're out of it, you deserve to praise God. So my top 3 most horrifying moments, my number 3 has to be the death of my uncle. Now this uncle is a very close family member, my mom's elder brother. So my mom's sister called me and said my mom's elder brother was dead. It was really a low moment for me. I was literally teary. In fact, I already had my makeup on, and my colleagues were waiting for me to take the camera and step out, and boom, the tears was pouring. I couldn't stop. I had to rush to the toilet, try to clean my face. I literally cleaned my face, my makeup, and after a while started all over. It was really a down moment for me. It's not something I always like to remember. It's just the lowest time. It was one of the best uncles to us. It was the closest to my mom. It was part of her childhood memories. So number 3, my uncle, may he continue to rest in peace. Uncle Sunday, Ayodele. So moving on to number 2 for me, I literally didn't know this guy, but I knew we had mutual friends. I knew people who knew him, and at the time it came online, it surfaced online that I had leukemia, blood cancer. His name was Bernad. He was a creative director behind Leo Shots. He was a photographer. I was just 27. He's been battling with cancer for 4 years, I think since 2016. And literally, people came out massively for him, reposting, doing a little transfer that we have, having people do it too. And at the end of the day, he eventually got the money. And the most painful part was a Sunday morning, a Sunday afternoon actually. Boom, I saw the obituary online. He needed 18 million naira for the surgery. It was just some few weeks before he could travel for a bone marrow transplant. This guy was dead. It was horrifying. It was horrifying. I didn't know him. I never met him. I was actually hoping to meet him, but life played its role, and he was dead. It was a bad Sunday for me. It was painful. It was hurtful. I felt it was too young to be gone. I felt a whole lot of emotions playing in my head. So yes, R.I.P. Rest in peace, Bernad. It was really a bad one. After getting the whole money, the whole millions, and I'm sure more actually came here, he eventually died. So it just came to a conclusion. Really that life is vanity. Just make the years you have alive count, and make beautiful memories. Life is too short to keep malice, to keep friends, to beef. Just live your life. So 2020, that was number 2 for me. It was a bad one for me. Okay, so number 1 for me, I'm not literally excited. I just have to pull this out. I have to do my job. So this is me doing my job. I'm not so excited about it. So forget the whole makeup and the whole paparazzi. I just have to be myself. So my number 1 has to be 20th of October 2020, which is 2010-20. It's a day we'll never forget. Lekki Massacre. That is a scar in Nigeria that will never ever go. Even if our leaders are denying that no fatalities or no one died, the fact that they had to shoot where people had their Nigeria flag on was a total disrespect to the country. That was a very loud moment for me. It was really a sad moment for me. It was a time I didn't want to be on social media, but I had to be because I was actually asked to go cover the event. I was so scared that a bullet could go up and boom, it hit someone and the person is gone. Or I was I was literally scared. So I did my bit on Twitter. I did my bit online. I threw out the support I could. I could hardly open my WhatsApp status without seeing a lot of heartbreaking stories, a lot of heart-touching stories about someone who is dead, someone who was gone down, someone who is in the hospital. It was really a downtime for me. I got to a time that I was so pissed that people who were posting things not related to the whole thing going on in the country. I literally had high blood pressure or high HBP. I had a very high BP because I had to go check my BP. I found it very difficult to breathe. I was literally crying. It was a low moment for me. It was crazy. Literally called friends, family. I had to check up on them. I had to check up on people I've not been speaking to in years. I had to literally just look out for my loved ones, especially those in Lagos. And I was in Lagos. In fact, I was on the island when this whole thing was happening. It was really a crazy moment for me. I had heavy heart. It was actually a moment I never want to happen again. I don't want a repetition of that. And that's the end of today's episode of my most horrifying moment of 2020. I hopefully pray that we don't see something like this in 2021. 2021 should come on a smooth sailing and it should just be peaceful and people get back all they've lost and get compensated in life basically. So also I wish everyone the very best year. I wish them Happy Christmas in advance or Merry Christmas in advance and Happy New Year. I want to see everybody watching this video right now in 2021. I love you guys and I'm signing out.